The Book of Mysteries by Jonathan Cahn. The Wings of Messiah. He led me into the chamber of garments, and there he found a prayer shawl, white with blue stripes, and draped it over his head. "Do you know what this is?" he asked. A prayer shawl," I replied. "It's called a tallit. The most important part of the tallit is its corners and the fringes on its corners. Look," he said as he pointed to the cloth. In the law of Sinai, it was commanded that the children of Israel were to wear fringes on the corners of their garments. The corner itself was called the Kanaf, and the fringes on the corners were called the Tzitzit. In the New Covenant accounts, there are no physical descriptions of Messiah. We don't know what he looked like, but we do know what he wore. He wore on his garments the Kanaf and the Tzitzit. In one of the most famous of the gospel accounts, a woman touches the hem of the Messiah's garment and is instantly healed of her infirmity. This was not a one-time miracle. In fact, it's recorded that everyone who touched the hem of his garment was healed. But they didn't just touch the hem of his garment. The word in Greek for what they touched is kraspedon. Kraspedon is a translation of the Hebrew words kanaf and tzitzit. So they weren't just touching the hem of his garment, they were touching the sacred corner and the fringe of his garments as ordained in the law. Exactly. And at the very end of the Hebrew scriptures is an amazing verse. It is written, "The Son of Righteousness shall arise with healing in his wings." But in Hebrew it doesn't say wings, it says, "The Son of Righteousness shall arise with healing in his kanaf," the very word that also means the corner and fringe of his garment. So they touched the kanaf, the corner, the fringe of the Son of Righteousness, Messiah, and they found healing in his wings. Therefore, never be afraid to touch God. If God puts fringes on his garment, it means he is touchable. He is not afraid to be touched. So touch God with your infirmities, like your wounds, your uncleanness, your sins, with the darkest part of your life, and you will be changed. For the Son of Righteousness will arise with healing in his wings, with healing in his kanaf. So touch God today with the darkest, most painful, most ungodly part of your life, that you might find healing in his kanaf, in his wings. But for you who fear my name, the Son of Righteousness will rise with healing in his wings. And suddenly a woman who had a flow of blood for 12 years came from behind and touched the hem of his garment. For she said to herself, "If only I may touch his garment, I shall be made well." But Jesus turned around, and when he saw her, he said, "Be of good cheer, daughter. Your faith has made you well." And the woman was made well from that hour. And when the men of that place recognized him, they sent out into all the surrounding region, brought to him all who were sick, and begged him that they might only touch the hem of his garment. And as many as touched it were made perfectly well. God bless you.